This is testing. All right. I'll get this going here, people. Give me a second here as I get this going here. All right, so I got this out there. The tweet is out. All right, people. So before people come in, remember to like the video. Especially starting to watch this, like the video. You know, bookie stock clown. I'm not going to talk to them about it, but let's just laugh quickly here. Where are we back? I mean, it's so far back here, right? Like it's so far back. So 2016. It's a bubble right over here. It's a bubble. The market. It's a bubble. And look at the bubble, people. Look at the market now, eh? Yeah, that's a bubble, John. Poor stock clown. Anyways, enough of the stock clown, but let's laugh about the stock clown. Hey, Paul, how are you, my friend? Look at the stock clown, how stupid he looks, people. Stock bookie. Wrong, the big picture, and a massive. All right, now. A lot of great things to do in this live stream, people. Got to be thanking a lot of, we're going to wait for people to come in. We're going to wait for people to come in. We're going to talk about the money gifts from my serious followers. We're going to talk about how to become a serious follower on PowerGroupTrades. We're going to talk about the stocks, what's been going on. We're going to talk about our plans, review about things, you know, all that good stuff, people. People are coming in, and remember, people, right away, like the live stream. You know, let's keep having high numbers of likes on the live stream. To, I know the stock bookie just hating this, as I've been decimating him and cremating him. Hi, Mez. How are you, man? Use your other. You got to come in with your other logo. Went for a massage, people. After I, finished off defending up the Goldman Sachs play, people. Because listen, a good setup is a good setup, And but the market, as you know, it's been doing really well, and you have the choppy days, and a lot of things were doing good in the morning, and then we had the pullback, and these are the things. But it held support, and we got a great bounce in Goldman Sachs, people. We actually got in even earlier, but I wanted it to go by my plan on the confirmation what I posted on PowerGroupTrades. I do specialized things, but that's why I was really bullish Goldman Sachs. It actually held the best. If you think about it, there were stocks that did go up, but at the end of the day, Goldman Sachs is a good setup, and it should go a lot higher. It's a whippy stock a bit, choppy stock, but really favors higher prices. Let's take a look at Goldman Sachs. Since I talked about it, did I post Goldman? No, I didn't. I didn't post the Goldman Sachs. Yeah, see that, people? Wedge. Avasuma baboom. Avazum ababoom ahum. We gotta wait for. I don't know. Today it's coming in. Come on, people, come in. And by the way, anybody. Well, there are, give out a shout out to the guys who sent me some cash. Why don't you tell people what you sent? If you want to say, hey, I sent Sandro such and such. As an example. Anybody out there that sent me a gift? I think didn't you, Robert F, sent me something? Couple hundred. What was it? I have to. I have it. What? It's a list. It's there. I know. I have to look at it, but I can't remember exactly every number. Yeah, that's from you, Marcus. Was it 100? What about you, Robert? Wasn't it 200 or more than that? Robert F. 250. See, I was close. I was close. Anybody out there? Anyone else there? Can you share your gifts? numbers that you sent for everybody to see, the group to see. 100 from market winner, that's right. 150 from Dave. Yeah, I know, guys. You know, by the way, I can check that in my list. Just that it makes it easier. I printed this out because there's Andrew. It has to be in there, and then there's Thorn Rose. I don't know if he's here yet. And then there's Dave Rubio said 150. So Robert F. It's easier if you guys post it for me, right? Gabe 150. Yeah, a lot of good things happening, people. I tell you that. You can see that Paul sent us is doing my graphic work. He knows a lot about design, and not only that, he knows about computer programming. So he's able to do things for a website, and of course he's helped me with the we working together talking of ideas for the logo, people. PowerTarget Trade logo. As we know, the original one, everybody liked it. Oh, you're an IT specialist too, yeah. I mean, people have been contacting me, but I needed somebody, because I don't know what happened to Fernando, so I needed somebody to continue. And so Fast and Furious sent 200 before and 100 today. 100 today? Because I didn't know. When did you send me the 100, Fast and Furious? You sent me 200 before and 100 today? I gotta check, okay? So I'm gonna check after. To the PayPal, right? 1 hour ago. Okay, that's why I didn't check. That's good. Wow, look at that. And why was that? Why did you decide to send another 100 Fast and Furious? I gotta add. Yeah, that's right. We hit the 6K mark. Wow, because you wanted me just to make the 6K mark, right? So that's now recorded in the live stream for everybody to hear and hear. So you helped get it to the 6K, but it's everybody. It's everybody that contributed. It's showing the power of the future. Because if you think that what's been happening, there's really we haven't seen nothing yet, people, of what I can do. Because there's just, trust me, there's more coming our way in the future. This is just the format for now. But the key here, people, is the PowerGroupTrades is we're gonna build something special when we do launch something, right? But everybody's making money, and again, everybody that contributed is so happy they made money, and I never asked for anything from anybody. I know people started giving gifts, and they decided to follow along, right? And I mean, it's the more the merrier. It just shows that there's demand for me to do something bigger and better. Right? And then there are people who complain about doing, who don't want to do retweets and likes, and yet here you are, people. Hi, Eric. So you contributed too, I know, right? Didn't you, Eric? Can you post, everybody? I told people to post the numbers, and I've already when you post it, yes. But can you tell me the number? I mean, I can check in the thing, but it makes it easier if you just post. I want you to post. It just makes it easier if you post it in the stream. So that I can say it and everybody sees it and hears it. And again, Fast and Furious just sent me another 100 about an hour ago. I didn't know. That's it. That must be a new logo. You must change it. 237 USD. That's right. Okay. I just made it. Whether it was, I just made the numbers in a certain thing. I mean, theoretically, it's even more than. It's probably higher than what I'm saying. But I kept it just a base currency. I try to make it as even as possible. But it doesn't matter, big picture, people. This is the difference between people sending me money. It is because of free will, and that's what people don't want. That's why you want to become. That's why you want to join the Power, especially if you're new. You want to join PowerGroupTrades, because that means you're a serious follower. My serious followers have sent me money and gifts because they've made money, right? Before I even did the PowerGroupTrades. But now we're doing the PowerGroupTrades to build a new foundation, a new step, a new group, a new thing coming in the future. If your Apple plan plays out, I will send. Well, I'll tell you about Apple. Look, I was the only one. I talked. I'll talk about Apple here. Apple, again, it's going to be an earnings thing, but. This has been my worst. Let me talk about Apple. Apple has been the worst plan for me in terms of plans, it's just been the worst option plan for the earnings run that we've had. It's just, to me, I mean, I've regained whatever losses I've taken in the Apple option plans. I mean, we made great ones back here, right? Remember, people, we made money in Apple. A lot of option plans we made money in, lots of them, you know. However, this has been the worst since we had the earnings run. It's been the worst because we've been really chopping right now. I talked, this was starting to look good, but I also talked about a 170. Remember in my plan, I talked about a problem and how much power we stay above. You notice, people, no one said what I said, but we couldn't stay above key numbers. And you know, I said about the once we couldn't. Look what happened here. We didn't break the 180, and then personally, I got stopped out of this for small, like a break even. I held it to the best I can. But meanwhile, we've been making super gains in other stocks like Facebook, right? Facebook's been good. Lots of great wins. Yeah, I've been making money, but not a lot of. It's been like. It's been my worst performance in term. Apple has been the worst for option plays, and it is the way it's set up. Unlike other stuff like the Facebook, like the Tesla plays we've had in January, we've been making big gains, and especially I mean, not this last Tesla trade, but the most of them. I mean, just huge, massive gains, right? And then don't forget we had the FedExes and all that stuff. Yeah, but we didn't hold 176. That's 174.22 today. We didn't hold 176 money flow, did we? Yeah, Tesla's huge gains. Yeah, Cat's a bullish stock, but it's made a big run. I'm not sure how much more it goes. There's going to be safer setups to get into, right? So let me any other serious follower out there that send me money, can you post it for me? The last one we had here was Eric. Yeah, well, it's an ER play. If anything to do with Caterpillar is an ER play, people. One of our latest plays, people, was Goldman Sachs. I mean, everybody who's who's been and it's one of the best performing stocks. I mean, in terms of the chop today, and then you can see. Why is my thing? Come on. All right. So you can see that even though we had a choppy day, Goldman Sachs had a good day. So I identified this as a good one, Goldman Sachs, and of course Goldman Sachs did very good, right? I mean, I think it could do a lot better, right? We're just starting to move. It is a choppy stock. I think as long as 260 holds, I mean, this thing can go much higher. We're looking for targets of 273 to 275, and of course we went in this in PowerGroupTrades, making the dollar bills. Are we sending you a percentage of our profits from your calls? I mean, if you want to, yeah, because I can, you know. Oh, that's right, Phil. Listen, people. You know, Phil. Listen up, people. You know, Phil sent me $500, which is the second largest sending of money. I mean, look at everybody's what everybody gives. I'm just so, you know, that's fantastic, right, Phil? And that's not Phil. That's not your Phil. That's not your real name, right? That's another name you use. You have a Phil. Phil has a different name. You're Italian, aren't you, Phil? Troy Webb. Sorry if I don't understand percentage of. Yeah, well, if you're new, you got to learn. That's right. See, so Phil sent me the second largest gift. Of course, Mez was the highest at 1K, but that's Mez, right? I mean, Mez is a super stand-up guy. I mean, he's involved, of course, in learning. Working one-on-one with me, but I mean, that's what he did. That if there's an investment made by anybody, I mean, Mez is the one who's already invested 31K and beforehand, and an additional. He decided to send me 1K. Says and gave it a joke as buy some beard oil. So he was sending me $1,000 for beard oil. I said I don't think I need that much for beard oil. I'll go get some massage therapy. You know, I am spending, I'm going to be spending about some dollar bills on lots of massage therapy at least twice a week for me to get myself in tip-top shape. Because when your muscles are better, I'll tell you one thing, people. Massage therapy is really good if you want to work out and be your best. You need massage therapy. Look at V, Sandro. Yeah. V is through the roof, Paul. Now, Paul. Okay, because you have different. Now, Paul, are you the one? You're the Paul that's making the logo, or that's a different Paul? No, that's you. Isn't that you, Paul? Because the logo is different. Okay, so it's you. So Paul here, people, is the logo. Is the help make the logo how it is right now. I mean, we're working together. We're talking about it, and we're improving it. Well, you didn't have a chance to do what we talked about, right, Paul? The new. So actually, people, just quickly, we actually, as good as the logo is, we actually are going to be able to improve it. We want to decimate the other one. Not yet. That's okay, Paul. But we want to decimate. Me and Paul, we discussed it. How to decimate the current one completely. So we have above 90% saying yes, we like the new one. But I mean, the new one is a winner no matter what. What I'm getting at is we want everybody to be extremely happy, and we think we know how to do that. Me and Paul discussed it in detail. That's all technical what I do. You're gonna have to study the videos, Troy. You have to go and look on my YouTube channel. You can't, this is not what this is about to tell you. It's all technical I do. High accuracy way. You could just ask anybody. Ask yourself a question. Why would my serious followers send me money? Why? Well, what is the purpose of doing so? Because I didn't help them make money, and they never asked for anything. Yeah, visionary lines is something that I developed that I look at. It's very powerful. There's nothing like it. I have an edge over everybody. A complete edge over everybody, because all the problems that I see, like I already knew Apple could have problems, but benefit of a doubt, but I can't control all the factors, right? So there's no surprises what it did to me. And the numbers, if you listen to my last Apple video, you're going to hear me talk about the power it needed to put. Now look where it failed. It failed the numbers I talked about. Nobody, and I mean nobody, talked about those numbers. They only talked about the positive. I talked about the positive, but I also talked about a negative in Apple. For a good reason, people, and that is powerful, and that's where I decimate just about anybody out there in analysis skills. No one can do what I'm doing, nobody, because they can't see what I'm seeing, right? Cannot see it, and it amazes me, people, what I see, how things happen. It's just like Tesla. Listen, people, Tesla wasn't the perfect setup either, but it was good, and it was able to make some gains, but it wasn't like the other setups, and I knew it. But it could have went. It was one of those 50-50s, and it was starting to work, but I got stopped out of it, and it also gave people a chance to take profits too. Tesla's still setting up, and again, it doesn't surprise me based on what I'm looking at. Now, Goldman Sachs is a different setup. That's why it was more smooth. Okay, people. Even the market couldn't stop the power of the setup of the Goldman Sachs setup. But even when you have the highest probabilities, people, still things can go wrong, because nothing's 100%. Remember that, and I'm going to tell you that. But my accuracy rate is so high that it doesn't matter that when things don't work out, we will make it. Look how many winning trades we've been having. Facebook winning, CRM winning, PayPal winning, right? We've been winning more on a lot more trades. But that's why I tell people to divide up their trades. Anybody else want to share? And remember, Phil, $500, people. What do you think about that, people? $500 from Phil. And I know Phil's been following me for a while too. And thank you very much, Phil. I mean, that shows great support. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, people, anybody new, you have to ask yourself, why would your followers that don't have to send you money send you money? Yeah, you make great money in FedEx, right, Phil? Yeah. Look, Bruce, that's right. Bruce, yeah. Can you tell me what you just post it? I mean, I have an idea, but I want you to post it for me so I can just say it. So Bruce sent me some money too. I know that. There's people that are not in the stream yet. They haven't come yet. Maybe they can't. Some people they couldn't come that send me money. By the way, that told me they couldn't come because there was an issue they had to do. But they even messaged me. Imagine that. 300. That's right. So 300. Well, Facebook is still okay. I mean, I'm to be honest with you, and I think I said this to somebody out there. I'm I was looking at, and I think after hours, yeah, after hours, we've had positive action. I mean, it doesn't mean everything, but I'm just saying that it is back over the 187. My initial thing was, as long as we hold 186, right? Don't forget that Facebook. You have to understand that Facebook made a good move. Now, people, we got in, you know, right in this day here. So nice, big, nice move. But of course, it made the market caused that. There was some profit taken. It could chop around a bit. So I'm still holding, and I'm in the February call. So I'm still holding this. But I did exit half of the position. So I'm still holding some runners for possible higher prices. And it looks like it will go up higher. But yeah, very smooth, people, right? So there you go. When, you know, PayPal was slow but winning. CVX still doing good. There's still something I'm in and holding it for big picture. We still got to clear higher. I think it was, what is it, 134 area, but setting up higher. These are just trending stocks, right? Facebook. You know what? I'm pretty sure tomorrow we go up, and then we'll see. That. Right now, no, because most of the trades that we get into, they're going to be like Facebook. I do make suggestions sometimes, but that's more of a service, right? Because I do deal with other people on that. But most of the plans, you know what? Apple's in a. I'll tell you what, Apple, and it's in a chop zone. It's been for me, it's been extremely disappointing. But it's no surprise either. Right now, no. Let me take a look at BABA. Yeah, because some of these stocks, what happens is, like, they need some. I got to take a look at it. They may need some time. I mean, we were making money in this. There's so many good things. To me, I like Goldman Sachs the best because, first of all, it's an important stock to watch for higher prices because. Goldman Sachs is a bank stock, and that going higher is good for the market. Now, because Goldman Sachs is doing this, that's good for our other places. And Goldman Sachs pays good. I really like this stock. This stock really pays well, right? So I focused on Goldman Sachs. I don't really like BABA as much. Even though we made some good money in BABA or Baidu last time. Yeah, Hone is just is okay, but it's just slow. I didn't bother holding that anymore. I took some small profits and moved on because I've had so many other better trades. You know, it is what it is. Like sometimes, you know, you get trades, you take small profits and you move on, and sometimes they will move, and you know, you just. Yeah, PayPal has been doing good. I mean, today it had a bit of pullback, but it could move. Yeah, you know, I was going to say something about CVX. I was going to post it, but what I can just tell you is this simply, people. If I do post it, I mean, we definitely want to watch it break over 134 because I think big picture CVX goes to, you know, big picture, right? 138, 140. It's just, but oil is bullish as hell, and the pattern. First of all, you got to understand CVX, right? And this is beyond. So not CVA, CVX. Yeah, damn. So you can see what I've drawn, right? So, you know, I focus on high probability, and so what this is doing right now is setting up right now. So I mean, all I've been doing is making money because I was in this and I played the pullbacks and everything, holding this. I mean, this has been a great winner. Taking up gains here, still holding, and again we're getting ready to. This is a stair-stepping bullish wedging patterns, and I drew it out for people to see this. So, I mean, I think that as long as we hold above 129 or 129.5, there's nothing stopping this sucker from going here. Big picture, long term. Yeah, Caterpillar, again, are stocks that have moved a lot. Where things like the oil stock, like CVX, they have the ability to keep moving higher. Now earnings, I forgot. I'm not sure where earnings are. You know, Caterpillar, I think, you know, if it's an earnings plan, I don't know if it's tomorrow, but it needs some time for it to be good. It's had a big run. You know, I've talked about Caterpillar, people. You can see the wedge I draw. If anybody's been following me in September, we had a plan that we went in here, and we caught some nice gains in Caterpillar. And I mean, this has been, and we made some other plans and they did very well, but Caterpillar just being big picture higher. Of course, the stock bookie, stock clown being wrong in the big picture. In a massive way. Now, people, before I talk about more stocks, I want to talk about how to become a serious follower on Power Group Trades. Let's go over that quickly. I know people that there's people who know about it, but I go over it, and it's good to go over it for even people that are serious followers that may not, you know, I don't know, not do all the right things. So let's bring this over here, and let's take a look. Now you can see that the logo with 96 votes so far after 3 hours is getting a 79, so it's really doing well. And as you can see, if I click on it, oh, it won't let me do it like this, I guess, when I'm on. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, if you click on it, right for now, I seem to not be able to do that. I don't know why. It's because of the live stream, but I'm not sure why it's doing that to me. But anyways, how do you become a serious follower? Well, you see these retweets and likes. Well, that's what you do. You hit it, retweet, like. The number will go up. Of course, I don't want to. You know, I'm not going to retweet and like it right now. I don't know what I don't want to retweet and like this right now. But basically, what you do is you retweet and like, right? Retweet, and you can see that it takes less than 20 seconds to do just 3 of them, but you should always look to retweet and like everything every day, whatever it is, especially, for example, when I posted this winning plan here for Facebook, right? You see these retweets and likes. Well, you want to participate in that. Also, people can make comments. You know, this is where you can place a comment too. If you want, it's not. Again, it's a bonus. Making comments plus retweeting and liking on, especially winning. Not on everything, right? On especially winning trades, but you want to be at least doing retweets and likes. See, retweet and like, retweet and like, retweet, like, right? You see, it doesn't take very long, but that's what it takes to be a serious follower. Second step, you want to have a profile pic, and that doesn't have to be of yourself, but it could be something of stock charts, something of success, something that's important, you know, that's importance of wealth, of greatness, of happiness, of you know, something positive, people. So have a good, and then simply you gotta send me a request, because it'll tell you how to do that, because it's a locked account called Power, and you type that in the search, Power Group Trades, right? And you'll see that, and then you go there, and then you'll see Power Group Trades, and you ask to be a serious follower, and that's it. And you want to do this on a daily, listen carefully, new people, daily basis. And to get a jump start in, I always tell people, do make sure before you contact me, do at least 20 retweets and likes, 20 of them, so to catch up. So how long does it take to do 20 retweets and likes? 2 minutes. All right, now. So I think I have explained it very, very, very well. It's very simple, and and every day. Listen to me carefully. The key is to be doing this retweets every day. There is no reason why you cannot do a retweet and like for 2 minutes. Now, some people didn't do that, and then they re-messaged me. They told me the reasoning, but they got to me quickly when I did boot them up. But listen, people, you want to be consistent. I don't want to be booting people out. I don't even want to waste time, but it's pretty simple. These retweets and likes should be high. So if they're not high enough, then that means persons are not doing the retweets and likes. So to make it easy, people, everybody every day retweet and like everything for the day. See, so you can see these are high rates of retweets and likes, but they should be even higher. That's okay. You know, sometimes some people may only do it, but the key is try to do retweets and likes every day. It honestly takes people less than 2 minutes, and that's because if there's a ton to do, it would take 2 minutes. If there's a little bit to do, it may only literally take you 20 seconds. So that is that. I mean, really, if you can't do that, I mean, well, how can you be considered a serious follower? Yeah? You know what I mean? Lots of echo? I don't know. And so people say there's no echo. I don't know. That is strange. Clear only. Okay, so no echo here. It depends. Lots of echo for you, Eric. Okay. What can I tell you? I don't know why. Well, I'll tell you a general rule, Eric. What we try to do is, if we're making 100%, you should trim 50%. Okay, as a general rule. But you see, yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit more on that. But usually, when the solid trades are in, you should be looking to take some sort of profit, especially if you're up 100%, and then hold runners as best as you can. Right? A lot of people, some people just are happy to make 100. They just get out. Yeah, I did. I'm not going to talk about Caterpillar. I think Caterpillar needs time. It's in earnings. So Dexter Wilson sent me a message, says that he'll be let me know that he's going on vacation. Okay, so because he's on vacation, he probably won't be able to. But that's fine. I know. But thanks for letting me know. So some people, when they can't do retweets and likes. Now Dexter sent me some contribution as well. He was the first one to start it. To be honest, I think he was the first. Well, not the first one to start it, but he's the first one to start the PayPal idea with me. He told me, "Oh, why don't you use the PayPal?" And then I got my PayPal going, and he sent me it was 200 or 250 US. I have to go take a look, something like that. And now she sent me a message. I guess he can't. Dexter, you in the live stream? No. So it looks like he sent me a message on the Twitter. So just wanted to say that Dexter sent me, and that's a serious follow. So he does the retweets and likes, and also sent me. So people, I mean, people who complain about doing retweets and likes, I mean, come on. Come on now. I mean, you're lazy. Because I have people doing retweets and likes sending me money too. So what do you say about that to those who don't do the retweets and likes? You know, over 6K in gain, 6K sent to me from followers out of goodwill. That's pretty good, wouldn't you say, people? And more will be coming my way, of course. See, Marcus says I want to send gifts every 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, like honestly, I'm trying to make you guys win as much as possible, but there's going to be situations where market conditions might require extra thing. So I'm going to try my best with that to help out. I'm thinking whether to make another special group for that too. I have to think about that, because don't forget, people, I do manage. I get paid to manage people's money, so I do the managing for them, right? Well, my plans usually speak for themselves. Usually my plans will do very well for you, but of course the managing part's another thing. That's another skill in itself, people. This is why you want me to do bigger and better things for everybody. Is if you did well just like this, imagine with more ideas that I have. I honestly have much more power than what I show on Power Group Trades. Just that right now I am developing that. The whole purpose of Power Group Trades is for the wanting of that. I have a big story. I want to do something unique that's going to send shockwaves in the. I want to shake up the in the investment industry out there. Because I think I have a very unique story, a really unique story with the PowerTarget trade saga thing, realistically, and what's been happening with Power Group Trades, especially with people sending me the money. That's never been done before. There's never been in the history that what I've been doing. Nobody's done this before. Nothing like this. Absolutely nothing. And we haven't even scratched the surface of the potential. Because if I tell you, people, I honestly tell you, I have something that nobody can see as well as me. Things. So sometimes, you know what? When I see there's issues in stocks, I may not even post it. When I see there, unless it's clear, so I might be dropping it to the most. In other words, there might be gains to be made, but because it might be complex, I may not post it. Like unless something is super solid, because I knew Tesla could be a little bit, but it was going right. I knew it could be a bit tricky. I knew this already. It wasn't like my previous setups, but people do like it, right? But that's my considerations. Every time these things happen, I have to consider that, because I gotta figure, because I like it smooth. Like Facebook people, like the PayPal trade, those were very simple and smooth, right? But those setups were different and easier than the Tesla setup, okay? Even the Apple setup. Well, I told you, it's been a disappointment for me too, Money Flow Apple. It's the worst option play for me compared to my other plans, my massive gains in other plans, especially Tesla. I mean, it's just Apple, boo, But hey, It's been crazy. It's given so many signals. Of course, I'm in Goldman Sachs, Robert. Very bullish. Put up Goldman Sachs here. It's just that this is a choppy stock, but let's think about this carefully. The market, and Robert, the market was kind of crappy today, right? Yet we ended up strong, and that's a good sign for the market, for the banks, right? So if you take up SPY, right? Look at the SPY, right? So SPY ended up down. Goldman Sachs ends up up. You don't think that's bullish, people? I don't know, man. Right? The second reason why I like this too is we've got a wedge break here. And then also my visionary line, everything agrees with it. Whether I have regular charts, visionary line charts, there's an alignment here, so the odds do favor much higher prices for Goldman Sachs. Really, it does. And then you got these wedges, and it's not just one wedge, right? You've got another one here too, right? In theory, okay? In theory, you've got another one, right? So you tell me. Now we're going to let one little blip and thing. So this is why I'm going to actually be a little bit thing, because this is a stock that this is a stock that favors higher. You see what I'm showing you, people? Okay? So believe me, everything I post, I mean, if anything, Goldman Sachs is a very good setup compared to Tesla. Okay? If I'm going to say compare Tesla, there's no comparison. Goldman Sachs is a better setup in my opinion right now. Tesla is a different type of setup. I mean, this one does pay pretty good. I mean, I like Goldman Sachs. It's a tricky stock, but I think the games are over. Especially, you got to realize that when we sold off and reversed that, it was very bullish, and that's what caught my attention right away. Right? And I made a plan for people, right? PowerTarget trade people. There's a reason why I do things, and again, I'm trying to what's the word? What am I doing? I filter it down to that's very different, right? There is nobody out there. Like, look at, there's guys. There was a guy talking about how he trades just Facebook, and meanwhile the guy missed the Facebook. He's an option guy. He missed the Facebook trade. Why? Simply because he doesn't see what I see. He talks that it's a good stock to trade, yet you miss the move in Facebook. I mean, that's how I know I can decimate these guys out there. Decimated. Cannot compete with the plan for plan. No, it's not possible. See, some other people might say go long Facebook, people, but when PowerTarget Trade says go long Facebook, it's going to mean more to you than when somebody else says it. Would you agree, people? Because other people talked about Apple being bullish, but did everybody explain that Apple could be a problem, like PowerTarget Trade? Remember what I said, people. I talked about key levels in Apple. What did Apple do? Did it power? Did it stay above those key levels? No. Nobody said what I said about Apple. Nobody. All they talked about was the positive thing. They did not talk about the positive problem that could happen. And I even said it again. We looking good, but we got to get above 180. Lo and behold. So that's what's unique, and the reason why I can say this is because I look at something differently than everybody else. That blows my mind every day, because the way I see how things are, like what happened with Tesla, how it ends up, what happens with the Goldman Sachs, how they end up, the story and way I see things is just incredibly accurate. Of course, nothing's 100%, but this is, I'm learning what I've developed more and more, and I'm again better reading it than I was a year ago. And so the power is increasing, and now I'm teaching too, which is increasing power as well. So yeah, OSTK is chopped now. It was good, but that pullback said, and then again and I think it's because of Bitcoin. I'm kind of avoiding Twitter. No good, but Mr. Blink. Twitter no good. Why? Well, it doesn't confirm. Let's take a look. Twitter never could confirm. Now listen, people. I said this in my plan. Remember TWTR. So. I talked about Twitter, right? And this is no good because the problem is from the news. So remember, we couldn't confirm. This is when I talked about Twitter last year. Remember, people? And then they pulled it back. Now, listen, there is no plan anymore right now. There is nothing that and I don't like Twitter unless theoretically it's got to recapture 20. Well, I don't like Twitter. Let's put it to right now. I don't like Twitter unless I see something good. I'm not going to talk about Twitter. BA, I'm not going to talk about BA because BA's moved a lot. I think BA needs time. I think it can move higher, but there's also going to be earnings, Nicole. So, you know, I made a lot of great gains in BA, but now it's the risk reward. It's not as easy to make money in BA. BA's moved monsterly a lot now. So my focus is on the new plans like Goldman Sachs, right? Because we got to move on to what's low risk, high reward. I know I'm not knocking BA for nothing, right? BA is, I've made multiple winning trades, but you know what? Now it's a little bit hard to get into BA, and I don't want to lose money easily in BA, although I know BA can make money, right? It's risk reward. For me, Goldman Sachs was best risk reward, okay? That's why, and you notice people, I didn't post a lot of plans, and every plan that confirmed, most of them made money, right, people? I mean, who does that? What service is able to post winning plans within such a small list? How many did I post, people? Less than 5, and they're winners. Who does that? That's what's different about me, PowerTarget Trade people. That's what's different. Believe me when I tell you, nobody can do what I'm doing, and it's only going to be better because I'm teaching. So that I have another visual eyes of my but it's hard. I got to get the knowledge into the mind of the person, but they can do it, right? It takes time and work, a lot of work and study. I mean, Mez is studying with me. He's spending 6 or 7 hours a week studying with me to understand what I'm saying, how I do this, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. Okay, but also don't forget, people, Mez is invested in that, right? Not everybody's willing to shell out 30K. Well, Mez was. No problem. He shelled it out. You understand? And then on top of that, the guy gives me the biggest gift because he's just amazed at what he's seeing, and he sees the big picture, people. So that's good news for you that Mez did that, right? Mez tells me as I'm teaching him when he invested that money, he says he's already got his money worth. We haven't even started with what his return is going to be like, and he's told me he already got his money worth. What does that tell you, people? And that's watching what I've developed and the reasoning and thinking. Yeah, Hounslow, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And you can thank Mez. You can thank Mez, people, because that helps this whole thing. That's why I keep going, because people have been contacting me. I've got Paul contact me trying to help my image, trying to make PowerTarget Trade look better. Right? Just like when Fernando contacted me. People contact me all the time to want to help. Nobody does this. No service has this kind of backing from the followers. And that's what I want to build, a very special thing, people. And and I'm going to make you guys more money in the future. You just got to wait for this to happen. Something big is on a project is coming, people. Bigger and better service, everything with the look. Oh yeah, but look it. I can't. That's not up for me. I don't put everything in one plan. By the way, money flow, you have to diversify. You see, there's Mez, people, right there. Look what he said. So Mez, okay, is studying to work as PowerTarget Trade. I mean, there's a lot to learn, but now look what he's saying. Now, Mez, didn't you tell me that as you invest that it was already it was worth the 30K already that you invested while I've been teaching you already? And we haven't really done anything special. He's been making. I mean, Mez has gotten in earlier and better trades with me. So, isn't that true, Mez? So Mez even made a special. Mez made a special logo, and it has a message in that logo that he created for his profile pic. Yeah, see, yes, see. That's Mez. And then again, people, Mez, after he surprised me again, right? Because he sent me not only did he send me 30K, he sent me additional 1K, and then the week of people sending money, he started it after Dexter sending me the thing. I think it was he sent it after, but he says, go check your thing. He sends me 1K gift. I mean, incredible, right? And so all these things drive me to continue. This is what's coming. What PowerGroupTrades and what I'm about is driven from something unique. No one's done this. No one's had that impact on people like what I've been doing. And when I show people what I'm talking about, they're just wow. So there's something behind it. So we're trying to Group Trades is we're sending a message out there that we are a group of power. And as it grows with serious followers, and serious followers do well and make money, and they're sending money even though on their free will. Not this service. I have no service. People are sending me money out of free will. I have no service, no nothing. No, there's no. Everything has been out of free will. Mez sent me out of free will. Okay, no special contract, no nothing. You understand, people? You understand? Same thing with Shia. Same thing out of free will, right? So that's what Mez did, and I'm telling this truth right. And then, of course, I mean, look, everyone has to be. Everyone has to be like that. That's great. You know, I look forward to that too. But you know, I appreciate everybody. Listen, you don't have to listen. It's not a competition here. I appreciate what anybody can, whatever. But I'm just saying that it's all good, you know. And when people, and when you do good, remember one thing, people. When you do good, good comes back. Do you know why things are happening like this to me, people? You know the answer to that, right? When you do good, good comes back to you. I had never asked for anything. And things just started falling into place. People helping me, doing my logo. It came to me. I never asked for it. They came to me, and then I took a look at it. Like Fernando approached me and says, I want to show you what I'm working on. He showed it to me. I liked it, and that's the original logo you see is from Fernando. But I always wanted to improve it, and now Paul is now the new designer of PowerGroupTrades, and he's going to be doing a lot of things, right? He's going to be redesigning my Twitter page, everything. We're working on fixing everything, even the website. Great. Robert said he reached 20K from 2,800, trying to hit 25. So let me get this straight. You started with 28K. 2,800, and you turned it to 20K, Robert, is that correct? Is that correct, Robert? I'm trying to understand what you wrote there. We share it. Yeah, Paul. So thank you, Paul, for the work. Everybody, thank Paul here. Anyways, Paul, see here, Paul. Paul is he's the graphic designer, and not only that, he's beyond that, right? He knows how to do websites and all kinds of things. He's a computer programmer, Robert, right? I can't get what you do, but he's a high IT guy, pretty well. He knows his stuff, right? And then there's other people who've told me some other ideas on another level. You have no idea, people. Yeah, it really is. And you want to know something, people? On the logo. It's going to even be better. Me and Paul discussed it to how to totally even get the people that didn't say they liked the new one, that they preferred the old one. We're going to make sure that the new one has. There's nothing there's no reason to want to look at the other one. It's completely going to be put in the coffin. It's gone. It's discontinued. The PowerTarget trade, the current one will be guaranteed. You people, no one will want to see the regular one versus the new one that me and Paul have come up with. We're doing some extra tweaks. He's got to work on it, and it's going to encompass the best of both worlds at 100% level. Right now, it's about 90%. We're going to add the next 10%, zoom, boom, to the logo. See? You know, Paul, and I told Paul that it was Paul at the beginning, he didn't think there was any value to the he had to see for himself any value to the original. And because everybody polling showing that the original was really good, that it had the meaning. I told him how it had the meaning. It helped Paul create this idea too, people. You see, so between us talking back and forth, it was work. It was working in terms of that. It had to grow in both of our minds. It wasn't easy, but I think this logo is perfected to a point. Like I told Paul, it's amazing, especially with a few extra things we talked about with me and Paul. It's going to be mind-blowing, amazing, if we can get it. Yeah, the gold. We talked about the gold, color of money and gold. That's right, people. It's all about the money, dollar bills, right? That's what the logo stands for, the dollar bills, right? I got a great group. I'm really blessed. I'm happy. You know, the people who contributed, and again, people are there's going to be people continuously contributing people, and I'm going to post it. I don't care what people don't like. Some people complained that I kept posting it. They were jealous. They complained every time I posted it. What? Because I'm telling people, I'm updating, letting people know that, hey, this is what people have done. I'm appreciating that the person sent me. There were people that were bearish. Make money, 2, use profits to make more money, 3, repeat. That's right. But you know what I mean, people? What the hell? You know, people were jealous, were complaining to me that I'm posting that it's going up, that I'm posting the truth. What was wrong with that? And sharing it with everybody. That's what's different about Power Group. We share the good. We don't be jealous of everybody. Don't be jealous that somebody sent more than another person. But why not be happy that somebody else did good, and it may motivate you to do better and do better as well with trading and want to send whatever, right? Because like I said, when you do good, listen, when you do good, good comes back to you in ways you just don't know. How things happen to me, I didn't know it was going to happen like that, people. I didn't know. The way it's been happening is all natural. It's all God willing, all in His hands how things happen. And I'm like, wow. You know, so I just keep doing what I do. And I tell people and I share. I'm going to share what the truth is, right? Isn't it that the truth is people sent me these dollar bills through the PayPal. All-Star Dexter Wilson gave me the idea with the PayPal. So I set it up, and it was so smooth and simple, right? 10:28. So this live stream, you know, I wanted to talk about that. And again, anybody who wants to send me a message, and I'm going to give you the information. That's how I do it. Oh, Dexter, you're in here. Okay, because you sent me a message, thing. Yeah, PayPal was good. Yeah, I mean, Facebook was good, right? I mean, I posted a few plans in PowerGroupTrades, right? And they're all winners. I mean, you know what I mean? They're mostly winners, right? Or there were small gains in them. And so the win rate's very high in a small selection of picks, where a lot of services out there, they need to send out 20, 30 picks, right? That makes it hard. Would you agree, people? Would you agree that's different? Honestly, people, do I post a lot of ideas? Do I post a lot of ideas? Or let me word, do I post manageable ideas? Are they very manageable? Would you agree, people? Yeah, I see you here. Yeah, that's right, Dexter. I see you. Yeah. So you made money in pay. Yeah, that's right. So you made So you made a lot, right? So you made money in PayPal, and easy to get into all those, right, Dexter? And did I was it manageable, Paul? Dexter, was it manageable? Right? So yes, everybody's. That's the difference. That's what people aren't doing out there. That's what we're gonna matzah the services out there with the story of PowerGroupTrades. I want to do something unique, people. So I'm doing it the right way. I can't put something out there until it's done the right way. I could make more money doing something right away, but it's not what I want to do right now. I want to do it the way I want to make it do it, and more will come my way doing the right things and better things. Oh, you made 5K in Tesla, Robert? Yeah, Tesla we had some great wins in Tesla, right? This one wasn't so great, but it doesn't surprise me either. I got stopped out. People had asked me, I got stopped out, but then some people held it, and then they had a chance to get out. I mean, it was for small losses in Tesla, right? But it was giving gains. The fact of the matter was, Tesla was giving gains. Yeah, but this Tesla trade, this one wasn't very good, right? Because it was tricky. You know, they were giving a lot of signals, and it wasn't the best set. Now, on the other hand, I really like Goldman Sachs, people. Like, that's not a one. This is a serious try to hold. We want to hold that sucker because it's going to make us dollar bills. I work at a hospital and not always able to enter in time, but your calls are perfect. Okay, there you go. So Dexter, you sent me 250, right? So Dexter, you sent me 250, and you told me about the PayPal. Remember? And it was 250 US, correct, Dexter? And then also Dexter said that, and a lot of people said they want to send. It was 200. Okay, 200. Okay, I thought it was 250. Okay, 200. That's okay. More to come. See, people. So like, and I want to share that every time someone sends me money, like one guy sent me 100. I didn't know that. Every time someone sends me money, I'm posting it. I don't care. People don't like it. Why? I'm posting it for everyone to see. I think it's a motivational thing. That's because that's what people are happy. They want to do it. why shouldn't I post something as a thank you to the person by letting everybody see it? And that person, when I post it, knows the recognition. What's wrong with that, right? But I had people complain. Believe it, jealous people complain. Can you imagine? It's crazy out there. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, Bruce? So why wouldn't I post when, let's say you give me 200, I'm going to post it. You see, every time someone sent me money, I posted it individually, people. Individually, I posted it. Individually. When it came in, I posted it. When it came in, I posted it. And I addressed everybody individually. And everybody messaged me. I did this individually. Okay? And I didn't, I did it with respect, right? Because it's, to me, it's respect, and it's, if and again, everybody, like example, like look at I can't think, Phil. Now that's not his real, but Phil sent me 500, right? I mean, that's what he felt like. Phil, everybody gives what they can and what they feel, and that's good, right? I mean, but that's because he's a good guy and he's done really well and he's really happy with what I'm doing, and that's the difference. So let's read this. So Dexter said, I started with 40K, went down to 21K, then found Sandra on StockTwits in October, now back over 40K. And so that's one reason why he think, like, he still didn't make money, but he made money from losses by following now, I wasn't doing PowerGroupTrades at the time. The reason why I'm doing PowerGroupTrades is to do a new level because at the time I was building a YouTube channel. I find that I built it enough to where I want to do something different, and there's why we're doing PowerGroupTrades. And then I'm not on StockTwits anymore, and then I'm focusing all my energies on Twitter. Because Twitter allows you to do more things like the polls and communicate more with my followers on a different level, right? That's great, Dexter. We want you to get to those goals. And then every time you send goals, I can even someone send me a thing because they reached their goal. I'm going to even do that, people. You know what? We're going to do what it takes, to motivate. And it's motivational. Believe me when I tell you, when anybody sends money on free will, I don't know about you, but that motivates me. Number one, that motivates me. And number two, I think it's motivational for everybody. To say, look, I'm really in something special. I got to study and learn, though. I gotta be, and I told you, there's a wealth of information in my videos, past videos, and how they confirmed and look at it on the YouTube channel to study. What? Yeah. Everybody, Dexter, Phil, guys, everybody give a thumbs up to Phil, right? And then what about Mez people? I told you about Mez people. How about everybody give a thumb up to Mez? Everybody, quick thumb up to Mez. $1,000 gift last week on top of the investment he made to work with me. Let's give a thumbs up, man, people. That's right, Phil, right? And thumbs up to Phil. Thumbs up to everybody, right? But I'm just saying, guys, those are phenomenal contributions, right? I was like, wow, everybody, yeah, that's right. Thumbs up. See there, Mez? But Mez, people, I tell you, Mez was huge motivation, right? Mez was in the live stream. You want to know the story, people? Mez was in the live stream, and he goes to me, I want to learn, right? And job, but this makes it so amazing to be able to work with good. And that's what I wanted to do. See, Dexter, I wanted to create a special group. I want to do something special when I do a special website, when we do a service. That this service was born out of people wanting it to come, not just because you know what I mean. It was born out of a different reason than anything out in the history out there before. With a great story, of true story, people. We are a group. PowerGroupTrades is a group, okay? And then there's Mez people, right? And Mez wanting to learn Mez to work to help make PowerTrades even better. Because he wants to help out and be able to. And this is going to take time, right? It could take months and months and months and months of study. I mean, he's going to be spending a lot of time. This takes time. Mez knows that, but with my, and we're working on it, right? Trying more, but he's learning a lot, right, Mez? and we're working hard. Mez is a special story too. Just like Shia, it's all special. Everything is special. Everybody that made the contributions are special. But people, we got to give where credit's due, right? You know, Mez, really, you know, we gotta give credit too. He's top on the list, right? The guy's contributed the most. He's made the investment. He was on the live stream. He said to me, I didn't take him seriously at the beginning, right? And Mez right away sent me money like that. Boom. No playing around. So zoom, boom. And he wanted to pay me. He wanted to pay that 30K before I even announced he's training to be a PowerTarget, right? He was like, I gotta pay. Every time he would make money, he would send me money. Every time he'd be making money on trades, he'd be sending me money. He was rerouting everything to be able to send me the money. That's called serious follower, right? But now serious to no way beyond, you know. And of course, I can't be everybody, people. But there's a lot of work involved because we spend 5, 6, 7 hours, between 5 to 7 hours per week, talking about everything. And I'm showing him, and he has all the tools that I have, but I still can't see everything that I see in my way, right? There's where the study one-on-one comes, right? It's very advanced stuff that we're doing, right? But he sees the power in it, right? Mez, you see the power of what I do, right? And it's and how do you feel about it? Just quickly, just it's good for people to see it, though. And this is all honest to truth, people. All this stuff, 100% true. Right? A lot of people in the stream who send me money know. But Mez, people, 30K investment, he sent me an extra 1K, okay? And then he sends me an extra 1K as people were sending gifts. He decided to send me a 1K gift. And just like that. Just like that, people. Yeah, like I said, everybody, listen, I'm thanking everybody. I'm just saying, look, we got to give, and then comes Phil, right? I mean, wow, you know, he sent 500. That's great, right? So we got to give and everybody, it's great. Oh, this guy here, there's a troll in here, guys. There's a troll in here. Let me show this troll. Look what he posted, people. See, this guy, this has got to be the stock bookie, people. Look, the stock bookie can't take a look at what he says. Please stop saying you people, for God's sakes. Asking for money from your followers, what a schmuck. Hey, people, why don't you guys give him an answer? Let's crush that guy. Let's crush this win. Maybe it's stock bookie, eh? Jealous stock bookie, people. Because this guy doesn't get it. This guy is going to be a big loser in life. Yeah, go out with heart. See that guy, people? Feel the power. That's right. You tell him, people. Can you believe that? Haters, see? See, I tell you, people. Yeah. Get the heck out of here, people are telling you. You see? Win? Get out of here. We don't. You're a loser. You're going to make no money. You're jealous. You go follow the stock bookie and enjoy being wrong with the stock bookie. Yes, go away. See? Ah, ha, ha, ha. You see, you have no power. I told you. You have no power. You have no power here. You're finito, like the stock bookie. I always annihilate my haters. They get destroyed and massacred in Manjada Matsada. You know, people, I was making... I want to try a true story with Caterpillar. Listen, people. Live stream's going to be different. It has to be... It won't always be like this, but honestly, I'll tell you a true story, people. I had a plan in Caterpillar. We're making money. Do you know that I had trolls telling me that this is going to go down over here? Did you want to know that? And they were from Twitter too, by the way. Now look where it is. What? Can you imagine what those stupid people like that Winthar are thinking in their minds now? They don't even realize how stupid they are. I had people telling me BA, telling me I was crazy when it was at 200. Now, what are they going to tell? What are they going to tell me now? I'm telling you, people, I decimate people. I mean, this stock's probably setting up for higher prices as well right now, right? So what I'm getting at, people, is people were giving me a hard time here. And then it goes higher. Bookie was short over here, right? And then it goes higher. I mean, he was even shorting at 300. He's massively wrong. Listen, people, trolls, you're finito. You have no power. You have no clue who you're against them. I beat the best in the business. I actually made the world record holder look like an amateur. Plan for plan on the most important turning. February 11, 2016 is where the market reversed and never looked back. And yours truly, PowerTarget Trade, penned the first reversal plan. Not Dan Sanker, world record holder. No. He planned for a massive market collapse. And it's documented and 100% true, people. I beat him. I have better skills. Fact of the matter is, if we take PowerTarget Trade skills back to Dan Zanger's time, he's not the world record holder. I would be. So there you have it, win hard. This is all true. Right. People telling you to get out of here. Some people tell you you're a clown. It must be the clown. Sandra never asked for money. It's right. I never asked for money because, see, you're a loser. You have no idea. Win Thard S Trade. He's probably run away now, people. What a total bird. I wanted to post it because, you know, of course, you know what YouTube did was but I'm not afraid. Look, anybody wants to talk negative, people, I already know there's haters out there. I tell you the truth, right? I wanted to post that for you people. People just can't believe it. They just don't understand the power here. There's a lot of, listen, people, there's a lot of totals out there. Lazy donkey people that wonder why they don't succeed in life. And then when you have someone helping them, they're just too lazy to do retweets and likes. Can you believe it? And you think they're going to succeed? I tell people, if you can't do retweets and likes, you're not hungry for success. Why is it that my serious followers do retweets and likes and have sent me money out of free will? Where is it that where is it, people? Do I have a website link where I say send me money? I don't even have that. It was out of free will. I have to give them a link because they ask for it to me. They ask me the information how to send it. So what is that? What I have to do is just to burn it. So someone who sees this, hears this live stream, they hear that. That's right. Look what Robert gave you. The finger and a clown picture. Hey, Sandra, gotta go. Right, see you, Paul. You know, you were sick. Yeah, we look forward to it. You're feeling sick. Thanks for coming. And again, people, Paul's working hard to make PowerTarget Trade image. You know, to give the meaning of it the best look, right? Really. And of course, my work is to continue doing my work to the best. But we're going to be #1 in graphics, #1 in plans, #1 in everything, right, Paul? That's right. Paul's sick right now, but the logo isn't finito, people. No. Logo is going to be improved, and everybody's happy. Paul, I'm happy, and I look forward to the what we talked about in the logo. I know it's going to be heavy when we see that, when we get the whole thing going. It's heavy already, but man, it can even be better. We talked about it, me and Paul. It can be even better. Yeah, we're going to be #1 in making money, #1 in design. Because that logo, listen, I'll tell you one thing, people, nobody has a logo like that. Nobody has a logo like that. And if people saw the way I started, I had nothing when I started doing these plans back in the day. How things are progressing and progressing. All I can tell you, people, is there's a bright future. You know, PowerTarget Trade, Power Group, we're going to look back on this day and say, wow, we're going to make history, people. Everybody, just keep doing the retweets and likes. Remember, always like the live streams. Always do retweets and likes every day, because that gives us more power on the Twitter and helps other people find us and helps them become a serious follower, and perhaps they might one day be a contributor. Let's make something special, people. Let's make something special. And of course, Fast and Furious sent me an extra 100 just so we get over the 6K mark. Haters, what do you think about that, haters? We'll see. Yeah, I'm always looking for new plans. Right now, I'm just. We're just making good money right now. I'm managing the trades, and when I see something good, safe to get in, I'm going to be posting that inside. You got to get a logo, by the way, Trades Kumar. Get a logo. But yeah, I'm going to be posting more trades. We're going to crush that 10K soon. All right, Dexter. That is the goal, people. and we're going to share it with everybody. You know, people don't like it. You know something? You see, there are haters out there. They hate it. You see, people, I'm telling you, they're jealous people out there, people. So we do it, so we make them feel even worse. Yeah. Oh, I know, you know what, Dexter? I'm going to do, like I said, all we do is we continue doing the best we can do, and it's all going to fall into place, you know. This is all God willing, people. This is what I tell you. You know, if God didn't want me to succeed like this, I wouldn't be succeeding. Good night, Paul. So let me tell you that. It's all God willing, because believe me, the kind of people that are coming to me, it's incredible. I couldn't be, you know, like Mez, you know, meeting Mez, that's incredible. That was an incredible experience. Dexter, everybody, you all are important to me. But you know what? We you know, everybody has to know you know, the biggest contributors are the biggest contributors, right? But everybody's important. Keep that in mind. Everybody's important. It's a Power Group Trades, right? Good goes to the, you know, obviously great things are coming Mez's way, right? So good things come to everybody, anyways, right? All I tell people, do the best you can, what you feel you can do. Really, that's what it comes down to, and that's going to be a success, right? And it adds up by the amount of people too, right? You know, it's all good, people. But I'm just giving recognition, like I said, like I told people, I'm going to be thanking everybody, and I thank everybody, right? And like I said, you know, Phil was, you know, second to Mez in terms of the you know, the first the payment. Some people have given me more than one payment, by the way. They split it up. Is there anyone out there that's given me double payment that I haven't mentioned? Can you say that? And again, people, if you're not a serious follower, it's very simple. You listen in live stream and become a serious follower. Join a powerful group. Study my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I did this all of free will. I never asked money from anybody. It kind of came that way from people who wanted to, and then it snowballed. And that's because they all succeeded and they did well from what I did, right? So remember, like I told you, when you do good, good comes to you. And I'm telling you, it is 100% true. It is 100% true, people, because that's what's happened to me. I'm telling you right now, like, so much good from all these people that have done this is so much good. You know, it motivated me to, you know what, I got to go make time for massage therapy, and I go do that. I go make time, you know, because people gave me something to do that, so I go do that. You know what I mean? Good night. Yeah, I'm going to be calling it quits, people. Today was more really, we talked about some things, some plans, some people succeeding, but we will get more to the plans. Of course, I wanted to talk about the, you know, I wanted to talk. It just has been such an amazing week with the Power Group Trades. You know, I cannot stop talking about it. Right? It's something hard to just put a little side, right? But you know, like I said, everybody hears it from me. You know, I really appreciate it. I know bigger things are coming our way because of it. I'm telling you, it's a powerful signal telling me. So I keep thinking of exactly every time I post something to make sure. That's why I'm going to be a little bit. I might be posting less, just because if there's too much involved in me managing it, I don't want to post it. I think just because I want it to be the minimum management possible. For now, anyways, people. Anyways, I'm working on things, so don't worry. Best word, and don't forget though, we're going to be looking forward for Mez to be posting ideas on my behalf. That'll be interesting. So these are the things we're working on. Thank you very much. So this is what Dexter said. I just want to read it. So hey Sandra, you do well with more than calling great plays, my friend. This was a very inspiring live stream. This is an awesome send-off to my vacation. Thank you very much, Dexter. And so Dexter's again a serious follower that did send me $200 and got me to use the PayPal to start with the PayPal thing, and I loved it. I mean, it was so smooth. And then from Dexter, everybody else did that, and of course then Mez as well. And then I mentioned the Mez, and that was a live stream. And then from the live stream, a flood of people started sending me. They asked me how do I do it, and like I said, everybody was one-on-one, right? If they didn't know, I one-on-one did it. I don't post how to do it because I want to give proper attention to each individual person. That's how I want to do it. That's just the way I am. There's no link anywhere. It's just a free will because you were happy. Because you see, the reason why people are sending money because they were happy. I helped them make money out of free will. That's how it was, and they really liked my style. That's why they sent me the money, people, and that's what I want anybody new to understand. That's the difference between me and other services out there, because there is it's out of free will. They wanted to send me the money. Okay, there is no website link. There is no nothing. You have to get the information from me and then send it to that email, and it goes to it. And you have to have a PayPal account to do that, of course. But that's not an automatic thing. That's a manual thing. Everything was done manually. Okay? That's right, Dexter. The hater, stock bookie probably is in here listening. And again, he's been wrong the whole... He's still wrong. I mean, massively wrong. He's a retarded person. He doesn't realize how wrong he is, and that he should retire. He's a donkey. And I have all the proof from my serious followers. So I told him to come to my live streams at Chicken, and we will have a nice debate. Yeah, but he was too chicken for that. I beat him. Anyways, I didn't talk too much about stock bookie, but I just love when I see the way the market's turned down, how good it is, and how much more things are going to happen. I think about him and I laugh. What a retard he is. He doesn't learn, Dexter, because you know what? He thinks he knows more. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that I could put him in the poorhouse, betting against me with which hedge fund. I put him in the ground. Like he 10 lives. He have no money. He'd be so broke that. That's what if he was trying to go up against me. And in fact, that's what would have happened if he would have tried to bet against me, people. In reality, in reality of what the real big picture was going to happen, he would have lost tons. Like I told him, 500. If we were doing $500,000 by now, $1.2 million he owes of being wrong. The big picture. Anyways. Big boss, add more short. Add more short what? Are you a troll? Add more short what? Shorts or have not been making the money, big hoss. Who made the money? Oh, that bookie, yeah. He's adding more. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, sorry about that, yeah. He's a clown, yeah. That's right, Big Hoss. You're a new guy, Big Hoss. I never seen Big Hoss. You a new guy, Big Hoss 81? Anyways, people. This is a good live stream. Dexter said, he found that great. These are great. Listen, I didn't tell Dexter to say that he found it inspiring. That's how he feels, right? Everything's by truth, people. There's nothing been more truly done ever in the history than what I've been doing. And I've had people this inspired by my work. I don't know. I think that's a good omen, right? I think I'm offering something different than everybody else. Good night, Robert. Thank you again, right? And keep up the good work. And like I said, everybody who sends me, right? We're gonna keep posting it. That's not gonna change. I'm gonna keep posting that. I don't care if the haters don't like it or some people don't like it. Why can't we recognize greatness? Someone doing that's a great thing they're doing. Good night, Trades Kumar. Yeah, so I think I covered everything today. I know today was more talking about the Power Group trades, but you know what? That's the way it is. I did talk about Apple and the reality. We talked about the Facebook. We talked about the good trades, right? But everybody that's a serious follower knows, what's going on. The live stream sometimes, and again, anybody who's new should be inspired by the truth, and we want to become a serious follower too. Study the videos and study the YouTube channel. There's nothing like this out there. No one really takes things to heart. I really take all this to heart, people. Yeah, some people told me the YouTube channel is what motivated them to follow me. So I'm trying, I tried that as a different venue, right? And doing these live streams is by YouTube methods, right? Of course, you could do these. There's things you can do with Twitter, but I don't know if that's going to be more effective than doing live streams on YouTube. I don't know, because there's a Periscope on Twitter. I never thought about doing Periscope. I don't know. Honestly, people, I don't know if there's anybody out there to tell me whether Periscope would be better than the stock puts. Than the YouTube. I don't know. This I don't know right now. I know there's Periscope on Twitter, but I think that I would assume that YouTube is a better platform to post the videos and do live streams on. I would assume that, unless somebody knows more than me about that, they can let me know. Tell me why. All right, people. Thank you very much for all coming. Yeah, you told me about Discord. Yeah, I gotta look into that too. So much things happening, Dexter. I'm actually fatigued, man. You have no idea. I'm fatigued a bit. Because there's a lot that I do. People making the plans, training Mez, doing these live streams, talking with, working on the logo with Paul and talk, these are all time consuming, people sending me money and then me, thanking that, and all these things are all, I do this one-on-one personally, very differently, because I think it's more powerful and more meaningful that way. It's more work, but more meaningful that way. Yes, I bet if I can help me. Yes, yeah, you've helped already, Dexter, tremendously. All right, people. Yeah, GS tomorrow. Yeah, GS is really bullish. So honestly, it really favors higher prices. It's something that should not fail. I think that. Anyways, we saw we had a good close. It should continuously do well. It's a long time in the making. And Facebook too. I think Facebook will give it some room. I think as long as that 176, even 175 and a half holds, it should bounce back up and go higher. But keep some sort of stops in place. I mean, I'm in great gains. I mean, there was great gains in Facebook. I mean, you saw what the options did, people, right? I made the video, right? So. All right, people, have a good night. Thanks for coming to the live stream, and thanks everybody for being a good for everything. Okay. Yeah. Well, or you could just leave Facebook. One of the things. It made you great gains now, and you can leave it alone, Dexter. It's one of those things. I mean, I'm still in that. I'm just letting you know I am still in it. Because it held at 186 level, and don't forget that what caused Facebook to pull back was market conditions, and on top of that, it had made a big move. So that's normal to get these pullbacks. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but it decided to give the pullback. I'm pretty sure that they're going to try to rebounce it back. But if not, I will take some more profits, smaller profits from the larger profits on the higher level, and that's it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anything's possible. You know what? Anything's possible. I don't want to wait for that kind of a pullback for. Let's take a look at Facebook quickly. I'm happy with the gains because, first of all, one of my targets were simply, if we see here, we hit. If we look at here, right, people, we practically hit one of the low-end targets. And that's what I was looking for, a minimum, and we've done it, and we've got great gains so far. So if it was to pull back too far where I didn't like it, like they want to try to, for example, it could I honestly think that if if we don't want to fill that level, then they can continue going up. They can, this is what I think, but if they want to try to pull back to here, they might want to play around, and so I will leave the trade alone. But no matter what this Facebook does, you don't want to lose. You want to control. You want to keep your gains. But to be honest with you, honestly, if it stays above that 185 level, even if we pull back, it wouldn't take long for Facebook to reverse. So keep that in mind. At times you gotta lose some money to make money. If anybody doesn't want to believe me, well then take a look at FedEx, because you know what, FedEx was losing money for us, and I remember this distinctively. And I'll tell you the story because sticking to your guns on good plans, right? For the reasons, right? And you can see that I drew this wedge over here back then. So I'm going quickly with the wheel. And this day, everyone was worrying. And you remember, people, how I supported it? You remember that, Dexter? How I supported this? And what I said, the outcome. And remember, this day here was Thursday. No, it was the last live stream was the Wednesday, which was right over here. I said, we're going to be laughing soon, because I could tell there was some action happening. And I said, we're gonna be laughing to the bank. And was it not true, word for word, what I said? Avazum ababoom. But I stuck to my guns, and we were losing 50% on the options. But I knew this was a winner. I was upset by this, because sometimes, good trades, you go through a little hard times, but I held it for the right reasons. And look, to this day, people, unlike the stock bookie short, we're still going higher. It still went higher, and I was right, the big picture, in a massive, gotta talk deep into a massive way. Unlike you, stock bookie, look at you, still wrong, the big picture. All the way back from November. You lose. You are a clown. You are the stock bookie clown. A big clown on StockTwits. Enjoy your StockTwits clown zone, because it's a clown. You're a clown. Look, you give clown advice and you clown wrong. All right, people. Thanks to all the special followers out there. Don't forget to like this live stream. Let's keep up the good work, people. Let's talk about the success of everybody. And you know what? That'll be a new thing. People sending some sort of appreciation money, whatever. And then I'm going to talk about that. We're going to give that reason. We're going to add the reason on the next follow-throughs of gains that they made. They wanted to share the gains. That's going to be unique, people. And that's going to help PowerGroupTrades grow, and a special, powerful, amazing money group in it. And we're going to make even more and more money, people. Big money for a special group. And then remember, people, when you do good, do good. Don't forget to give to some charities and do good with success, and more will come your way. When you give, more comes to you. Remember that, people. Give for the right reasons, money comes your way. Okay? I gave my knowledge, people, my heart to this, and look, didn't something come my way, people? In my words, are they lies or are they the truth? I mean, think about what I'm saying, Nobody talks, nobody speaks like this, but I speak from the heart. That's how I feel. That's why these things are happening. They're happening for a reason, right? We got to know what things happen for a reason, people. They don't happen for no reason. I put my heart and soul into this, people. That's the honest to God truth. And the stock bookie was good that I had an adversary, because it just made me better, people. It's all good. He just made me better. By me embarrassing him, I look like a superstar and he looks like a damn clown, right? All good, right, people? Adversary is good. Anyways, thanks for coming, people. We'll be talking about great plans and great stories, and we're going to try to kind of combine it, okay? I'm just so much greatness has been happening this month with everything from Paul contributing to the logo, working on the logo. Even Eric helped me out he did some stuff with me on the Wix. Just a great family we have, and I know Eric. I don't think he was here, but he sent me some as well. Just a great family, people. Marcus, everybody fantastic. Dexter, Phil. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is a gift. Everybody's a gift. Mez, especially Mez, people. I mean, Mez is a gift to everybody. You know what? Mez is a gift to everybody, people. Right? He's a gift to everybody. Okay? Because that's why this keeps going. I would have been long gone. But somehow, God willing, I got recognized. Somebody wanted to do something for me. Something happened positive to keep me going. God willing, people. I'm telling you, there were times I was going to quit this thing from the trolls out there, and now the trolls are being smoked. Right, that's right, Dexter. I mean, especially for 2018. Yeah, Mez is the vanguard. That's right, people. You know, Mez is Power Trick or Trade, people. You know, he's part of Power Trick or Trade now. Title Power Trick or Trade Mez, and he's also has me behind him, right? So he'll be able to contribute and help in the future. Right now, he's studying with me, studying the power. A lot of work. You know, that's the thing, friend. That's the power. That's what I'm telling you. If you have no idea what it took, it's beyond. It's something different. It's something unique. Yeah, at Power Series 1 on Twitter. Yeah. It's something. It's something proprietary I developed, basically. And my skill of seeing things. I mean, why I see. And I know that there's nothing like this, what I'm doing. There's nothing. And God willing, I through my suffering and torture in the past, I was able to develop it and see it. It came from great pain and suffering. Let me tell you that. So, you know, I told everybody this. You know, every great trader suffered and lost money and suffered big time to pay the price. And then they succeeded massively. Did you know that, people? There's no. The best traders suffered and lost great money but put lots of work to become the best. But I've developed something very unique that's beyond most of what they developed, that I can help people in a very unique way. I've just scratched the surface too, people. Yeah, and I just scratched the surface too. And what I can bring out of Mez is another thing I'm working on right now. What I can bring out of Mez, right? I have to bring it out of him still, right? When he starts to see things, but anyways, we're gonna see step by step, people. I gotta go. I could talk forever. I could talk forever. I know. But I gotta go, people. Good night, people. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much.